From the Bungalow Studio in Nashville, Tennessee, this is the Mall Connection Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Harrell.
And I'm your host, Kat Westaway.
If you like what you are watching here on YouTube and want to help promote this podcast grow, please hit like, follow, and subscribe here on YouTube. And email me at harrellphoto@yahoo.com to learn how you can be a sponsor and help this podcast grow. Now, let's get started with today's show.
Yeah, let's.
Yes. So, Kat, how have you been?
I've been good.
Tell me about it.
I did a little forest bathing.
Forest bathing? Now,
Last
what is
night.
that now?
You are just invited to go into the forest. You know, there was a whole group of us. We had a guide, and she'll give you little assignments like find something small and bring it back, and talk about your experience. And you're just there to like immerse yourself in nature. And it was so spring green, so beautiful. The honeysuckle was blooming, and I just laid down in some of the grass, and it was so like it was a reset. It was wonderful. I recommend it strongly.
Okay, as a country boy, I had never heard anything like that before in my life now. So that is totally new to me now.
Yes, yeah, it's great.
It's great. Well, I'm so glad you enjoyed yourself, okay? Because
Yes.
it is still so new to me. Like, I'm like, what? What did she do now? Okay, well, now, I have never been so unprepared for a podcast in my life now. Mm-hmm. Because I always like doing research on guests, doing homework, find out as much as I can about the guest.
Yes.
You said last week, I got this. Let me handle this week's podcast. I'm like, okay, all right, I trust you. Mm-hmm. So now, I waited a couple of days. Kat, what's the subject? She said, Eric, just chill. I got this. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. Well, a couple of days later, Kat, what are we talking about? Just chill. I got this. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking around here. I see no guests. I see no props. I mean, I got...
We've got the prop. We have the main prop
I got
already.
dressed up because I did not know who we were talking to or what the subject was about. And I mean...
You are appropriately dressed for the subject. I will say that.
What are we talking about, Kat? I want... This is the 23rd hour. Let me know. What are we talking about?
We are talking about a very interesting topic. People want to know, and you haven't covered it in your entire podcast history. Our topic today is you, Eric Harrell.
Say what? You gotta be kidding me.
Yes. I have several questions, and people want to know. We have some curiosity here. Your posts are not enough, so we need you to go deeper. And I'm getting you back for the first session that you grilled me.
So this is going to be the Eric Harrell roast, huh? You are roasting me like I possibly did you the first episode.
Yes. Yeah.
So
buckle up.
Kat, now we're trying to gain followers and subscribers, not lose what few we've already gotten, okay?
No. Yes, we'll get them. We'll get them. This will get them. Yeah.
This is going to be a very boring episode of Eric Harrell. This is your life, okay?
Yeah. So one thing you talk about a lot and post about is your Corvette.
Okay.
You call it your vet.
Yeah, it does have a personalized license plate on it presently of 81 Shark.
And what does that mean?
81 is the model year.
Okay.
And Shark is what that model year was basically known as, or the generation of it.
Oh, because of kind of the shape of it?
Yes.
We should move on to it. But it is award-winning.
In the 3.5 years that I have taken it to local car shows, I'm very fortunate to say, even though it's not completely restored yet, probably never will be, because it's a money pit. Oh. Whenever I fix one grillman, two more pops up. But it's one, if my count serves me right, between myself and my niece's husband, that has also shown it, It's won 28 awards in about 3.5 years.
Wow. Wow. And where are you showing it? I don't know where you show cars, actually.
Car shows, I stick to local car shows. Basically, it's been in Rutherford County, Cannon, Bedford. I've gone out of state to Huntsville, to Bowling Green, Corvette Capital.
Okay.
Somewhere that is, say, within a 100-mile radius. I like going to shows that have got classes that are just for my model year, and that is the Generation 3s and 4s.
Okay.
Many of them have grouped generations 3, 4s, and 5s, which covers 33 years.
Oh, okay.
So I feel that's an unfair advantage for the newer models.
Okay.
So I try to stay to shows that have got classes specified
That's enough
for
competition.
mine.
2 classes is enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at her. Her, him, I don't know.
Oh boy, that's in the reconstruction stage. Keep in mind, the car had been sitting idle for 13 years.
Okay.
I never drove it. I never started it.
Was it yours or was it someone you discovered?
I bought this car actually on my 33rd birthday.
Wow.
I've had it 31 years now.
Okay.
And I just stopped driving it, 16 years ago now? 17 years ago. And I was walking by it one day in my studio / garage, and I was like, this car is just going down in shape, in condition. I mean, I can't not let it happen.
Yeah.
So I started trying to find somebody that could help me to bring it back to life.
Yes.
Somebody that I could, if I had to, drive it to work periodically.
Yes. Right.
Possibly use it as a backup vehicle to work. And also to bring it back to life to local cruise-in car show condition.
Yeah.
Not your Camellia Island, a concourse type shape, but just your local Saturday night Sonic cruising type shape.
What? You cruise. Okay, I have so many questions about
Okay.
that. Yes, okay, continue, but we're going back to Sonic. Yeah.
Luckily, by chance, I found out that my youngest niece's husband, that is a dump truck driver by trade, he and a friend of his had started a car restoration business on the side.
Oh, cool.
So I'm thinking, Michael, his name was Michael Morton. I said, Michael.
What's the name of his restoration company?
At that time, it was called Rod Father's Customs.
Okay. That's cute.
I'm thinking, Michael, if you will allow me to pay you as you go, if you will bring this car back to drivable condition,
Yeah.
local cruise-in shape,
Yep.
not concourse condition, but affordability. I said, if you will let me pay you as you go, if you'll do this, when I die in my will, this car will be yours.
Wow.
He said, okay. And now he jokingly tells people that we have joint custody of it.
The joint custody.
We have joint custody of it.
the shark.
Yes.
Okay.
So it will be in my family after I die.
Well, that's cool to stay in the family.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, the work he did on it, he basically, as you can see from the photographs that you may have, he totally had to gut the inside of it.
Yeah, we see that.
Because on the floorboard, especially on the passenger side, there was no insulation between the floorboard and the carpet.
Oh, okay.
When I drove that car to Talladega, Alabama, to go on the racetrack down there,
Oh, cool.
my heel got so hot I could hardly keep it on the gas pedal.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Come to find out,
Design
whenever
flaw.
he gutted it, there was no insulation on there.
Oh,
It was just bare metal and carpet.
what happened there?
It I
Poor design.
I do not know if anybody just took it out, didn't put it back in or whatever, but
Oh, okay.
there was no
Okay.
installation whatsoever. So he insulated it, redid all of the weather stripping, interior, put down new carpet. We did a paint job on
It's
it.
beautiful.
By the VIN plate, we found out that the car coming off the St. Louis assembly line, it was actually a frost beige color.
Oh, okay.
Now, frost beige is like a cream color, off-white color.
It sounds like my favorite earth tones. I could see it in my living room. This is great. I love the yellow.
So, at one point in its previous life, before I got it, the owner at that time decided to paint it yellow.
Okay. Yeah.
I found it was yellow whenever we checked the VIN plate whenever I first got it painted, oh gosh, about 20 years ago.
Okay.
And I told my guy that I had working on it. I said, hey, I bought it yellow, painted it back yellow. Mm-hmm. And now whenever I take it to car shows, I mean, you can see it through the building, okay?
Yeah.
It shows up.
It's
Just-
a great color for like. Is this a muscle car? Is that what this is called?
Yes, yeah, I will say that this car is an 81. It was produced back during the beginning of the energy crisis where
Oh, right.
government was passing all of the emissions regulations.
Okay. Yep.
So they actually tried to tone down the horsepower on it, okay?
Okay.
Off the assembly line, this car was only produced to have about 195, 200 horsepower.
Eric, I'm going to say and pretend that
Would
means
not
something to
run
me. Yeah.
a wheelbarrow going downhill, okay?
Okay.
But when you pull up at a red light, I get all kinds of, hey, all right, yeah, okay, yeah. Nice car, man. Nice
Oh,
turn
that's
up. I mean,
cool.
and some little kid, I mean, hey, man, I like your car. I'm like, thank you. I mean,
Yes.
so it has the wow factor, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't care about going fast. I'm on the wow factor. I mean, I don't mind dying. I just don't want to die tonight.
Okay.
So, but the wow factor is what I wanted, and that's what I've got with it. I mean,
Yes.
I've used it for props and photos, and it's an eye catcher for sure.
Yes. And speaking of your photography career,
Okay.
so we have a photography lightning round for you. So you're just answering one or two words in response to these questions, so we can kind of dive into a little bit of your photography work. But okay, here we go. Lightning round.
Oh,
Black and white or color?
color.
Digital or film?
I started in the Kodachrome days. Film is harder to learn. Digital, you can cover up so many mistakes. Digital is the way things are, so digital.
Wow, that surprised me. Okay. Photo storage, Dropbox or Google Drive?
Dropbox.
Yeah, I'm Dropbox. Shooting at sunset or sunrise?
Good question. I try sunset.
Me too. So golden. In studio or on location?
In studio.
Post shoot, rest and relax or review and select?
Post shoot.
When you're going home, I'm melting into the couch. I don't know what you're doing. Are you going back through the pics?
I'm so mentally drained after the shoot. I mean, I don't have energy to do anything, okay?
Yes. I'm
More
with
than
you.
one word, sorry, but
Yes. Okay, so we want to talk a little bit about group shoots.
okay.
So, for those who don't fully know, what is a group shoot?
A group shoot is basically organized by either a photographer or a model for both parties, and I'm going to say parties being plural, models and photographers
Yep.
to convene at a certain location.
Yep.
And basically do multiple shoots with each other. And it's a learning, practicing process. So people of all experience levels can gain experience in either working with your camera, learning how to pose a model,
Yeah.
learning how to shoot, or if you're a model, learning how to pose, networking with other people, like-minded people.
Yeah.
It is a great networking tool that used by everyone to gain experience.
Yes. Yes. And having been at a few, I think that's the perfect way to say it. It really is. It's a playground, you know, and you can work with this model and that model, and you could work with 5 models or 5 photographers in a single day or more.
Exactly right.
And so how long have you been doing that in Middle Tennessee?
Okay, I will combine group shoots and workshops in the same category. Okay. I know my memory is fading after all these years, but back in the 80s, mid 80s, late 80s, everybody seemed to have their own website, models and photographers. There were many model photography modeling forums
Okay. Yeah.
out there on the internet. I always wanted to have a hand in it. So I created one.
Oh, cool.
At this point in time, I had a mentor, and I'm going to go ahead and drop a name. He is a very well-respected photographer here in Nashville, and I admire him dearly. His name is Mr. Grant Lovett. To me, he is the dare I say, the cream of the crop of all the Nashville photographers. He allowed me to use his studio in Nashville. He was the main instructor for a workshop. We did lighting, posing, everything that was model photography related.
That's
It was
cool.
a 2-day workshop.
Okay.
That was summer of, I'm going to say, I know I'm going to give you the wrong date, and I apologize. Late 80s, early 90s, somewhere in thereabouts. So if you want to group workshops and group shoots in one lump sum, that was my first taste of it.
Okay. And it seems like you've been a part of this community for a while. Like, what part do you think these workshops or group shoots play in our community of photographers and models?
As I mentioned earlier, it is a great opportunity for people to not only network with one another, which if we did not have that, it would not be available until I started the podcast.
Yeah.
You don't have a way to gain experience or gain advice from somebody that may be more experienced at modeling than you are.
Yes. Yeah.
And there's always somebody there that is able to help you with your camera, posing, lighting, stuff like that. It's just a great learning tool for everyone.
Yeah. And I think you make a good point that also this podcast, or you starting this podcast, is also a point of connection where people can find resources to work with, because I don't even know if I wouldn't have had the portfolio I have without a group shoot, multiple group shoots,
Right.
because really, if you make the most of it as a model, you meet a lot of photographers who, if you follow up, you can do shoots with, and
Sure do. I mean,
lots of styles and stuff.
if you have the right, and I will say this, the professional chemistry that you click with your photographer.
Yeah.
You say, okay, well, let's make a date to work together sometime later.
Yeah.
And we might try this concept, or we might try that concept.
Yes.
Just make a date of it. Give me your card. We exchange cards, and I'll
Yes.
call you. We'll
Yeah.
call one another, and that's how you get started right there, Race.
Yes,
Basically.
absolutely. Absolutely. And I think you have been instrumental in that, in this, especially this locality. And someone else does too.
It's such a massive part of that for everything that he does. And because, I bounce ideas off of him, locations, concepts, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And we just did the group shoot with the birds, and he was, oh man, totally huge in that.
Birdie Hall.
I knew this was going to be Eric Harrell roast. Okay.
We talked a while, about how you continue to bring people together through different mediums and give people opportunity to grow in this field. And it's awesome. I mean, really, it helped me personally, So I really do appreciate that.
At Rotary Shoot, I was watching everybody shoot and how much fun they were having. And I had this, I would say this little angel on one shoulder said, Eric, you can still do this. And you've got the creative eye. You've still got the touch. I mean, you can do it. Let's go ahead. Get your camera back out and try it.
Yeah.
And then this little devil over here said, Eric, you crazy as hell. Come on, man. You can't do that no more. All your gear weighs a ton. You can't be lugging that stuff around no more. Come on. You bought your gear back in the early 2000s. Your lightning strobes are the size of a king-size loaf of bread, weigh 5 pounds apiece. You can't be lugging that stuff around. Come on, man. You're crazy.
Make it work. Make it work.
I'm too over that now.
Well, the important thing, I think, is that you're there in the community and helping to make it happen. And I think you said you want to take a break at this point to talk about group shoots.
Yes, that is a great segue because instead of doing my regular promo, I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine. We have been friends for quite a while, and I apologize, Tony. I still cannot pronounce your last name. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to call you Tony W. But Tony W. from the Columbia Spring Hill area, he is hosting a group shoot at the Riverwalk Park in Columbia, Tennessee. The address is 102 Riverside Drive in Columbia. The date is June 7th, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. It is open to all experience levels. It is an outdoor nature scenery backdrop. There is river close by. It is a public park. So everything that is basically available for backdrops at public parks. This is a summer theme shoot. So you are welcome to bring summer dresses, shorts, skirts, anything patriotic even. It's close enough to the 4th of July that is also considered appropriate. Bathing suits are also going to be allowed, but please keep in mind, this is an 18 and older shoot only, no minors, no nudity, no implied nudity. If you are caught asking about that or implying that, you will be asked to leave the premises. Because this is a public place we are shooting at. Mm-hmm. We must obey their rules, and we must do what they ask us to do. Tony has asked me if I would handle registration. So us being friends, I could not say no. That's how I got involved with this. And as a side note, Tony also asked, "Well, Eric, I'm hearing you have a yellow Corvette. Would you mind bringing it?" I'm like, "Tony, I've got a car show that's the day before, so it will be prepped. Just wiped it off a little bit." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I can bring it down there too for photo ops."
Comes back to the vet.
Come back. Everything comes back to the vet somehow, some way. So, again, let me tell you, this is at Riverwalk Park in Columbia, Tennessee. The address is 102 Riverside Drive in Columbia on June 7th. It's on a Sunday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's open to all experience levels, and IDs will be checked to make sure that there are no minors. Mm-hmm. We've crossed that bridge one time before. I will be doing all of the registration. No pre-registration. All will be when you arrive. When you get there, come hunt me down, see me, just sign in, sign the model releases. You'll be good to go. Again, it's a summer themed shoot, open to any experience level, like I said. So we're looking for anyone from Alabama, Tennessee, anyone that wants to come down there and participate. You are welcome to come join us.
Okay. Yeah, you're so helpful in this local scene. This is great.
I guess I get chosen to doing all this because they know, well, Eric's going to mind the tent. He's not going to be out here running around with different locations. He's going to be watchdogging everybody's gear.
Yeah.
Make sure nothing happens to it. So,
yes.
Yeah.
But it's appreciated.
Eric's the man. Yeah, Eric's the man.
Yes, exactly. Quick side note, when we're looking at the videos, you might want to look here because it's a bigger video.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. So coming back to, So 1 second. Let me just move this forward a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So let's get a little bit into this podcast and wondering what made you start it? What was the genesis of the Model Connection?
I think it went back to me feeling that, as I mentioned before, I mean, all of my gear was weighing so heavy, and I did a lot of my shoots on location. So I had it set up in my home-based studio. I have to tear it down, pack it up, load it up, haul it to wherever, unpack it, set it up, shoot. And by then, after shoot's over with, oh my God, I'm wore out. But I gotta pack it up, tear it down, pack it up, load it up, haul it back home. I'll unload it tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It just got way too much for me, and there comes a time when you say, okay, I've about had it. It's really time to focus my energy on some other areas, but yeah, I still want to have a part in our craft. Okay.
Yes.
Some people call it industry. I call it a craft.
I like that. Yeah. And this has not gone unnoticed.
That he was going to do a podcast, and I thought that was really cool because I have heard, and we'll probably get into this a bit, I've heard a lot where photographers or models, whoever, they'll stand around, you know what, we should really do something and bolster this. And when I say we, I want nothing to do with it. I want someone else to do this.
Yes.
And Eric actually is doing something about it. So
Tim Temple.
Tim Temple of Temple Imagery. So you are a doer, and I so respect that because he's right. So many people talk, we get together, we get inspired, we talk, and then sometimes things don't happen. And for you to be able to continue this, and I want to ask you, you started it and then took a hiatus. What made you restart it?
It never really did get, or back up, it never got out of my blood. I ran into some financial difficulties before, and it just got to where I could not afford it. To keep it going.
Yep.
I had to put it on the shelf for what come up being 3 years, way too long, and I never did erase it out of my mind. And there were enough people that when I saw them out and about group shoots, Eric, how's your podcast? Are you going to get started again? I mean, I enjoy watching it, and there was enough people that progged me, egged me along. Why don't you get started back in? I mean, I miss it. I mean, and I want to get back in studio, do it again. It took timing, finances. As I say, there are pieces of the puzzle that had to fall in the right place.
Yes.
And I did not want to do it unless I had all the pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah.
And I will say this from the bottom of my heart. The final piece of the puzzle that I wanted so bad, I'm looking at right now.
Thank you. That's so sweet. I mean, I'm honored, and it just is crazy that I used to listen to your podcast, and like it helped me at the end of your podcast when you stopped. It was just when I was beginning, and I caught the end of it, and then I would go back and listen to the earlier stuff. And the fact that I'm able to be a part of this it's such a joy in my life, and I love that you have kept it alive, and I really believe in going hard on the things that you can't forget about, the things that are still in your mind. And again, props to that, because some people are just like, it's too hard or it's too big of a dream or I don't want to think about it. But I really admire that.
Thank you.
And so if you had to sum up this podcast in one word, what would it be?
I could say either networking or I could say informative. Some people say, as Tim just mentioned in his monologue there, groundbreaking, because nobody has ever tried to do this. They talked about it, but they never did it.
Yeah. And the purpose for you is what for this podcast?
I started this podcast with the hope of introducing models to photographers and vice versa, because there are models out there that we as a photographer don't know about.
Yeah.
And vice versa. I wanted this podcast to allow them to introduce themselves to one another. Back when I was working with models, I always wanted to work with models that I could have a good rapport with, models that I could cut up with, laugh with.
Yeah.
I wanted to have that good professional chemistry that when I'm doing something with lighting or they're changing outfits, we could be sarcastic, cut jokes with one another.
Yeah.
I wanted to know that your professional personality would match mine, that we could mesh together. And by doing a podcast and giving them an opportunity to talk about themselves, give them an opportunity to tell how they got started, what interests them about modeling, their true personality would come out.
Yes.
Their true character would come out. Yes, we look at images on Instagram, Facebook, and say, yeah, I'd like to work with her.
Right.
But then if her personality is a deadpan or somebody that's just a dry humor, like, well, even though she looks good, packaging is okay, but inside leaves a lot to be desired, okay?
Yeah.
So I wanted people to look at the podcast, hear somebody speak, hear somebody talk about themselves, hear somebody talk about how they got interested in it, what what drives them.
Yes. Yes.
And that will let them know, hey, I want to work with this person.
Yes. Yes. And there are other reasons I think also this podcast exists, and I'll let you watch right now.
Here we go.
A safe platform for people to talk and share their experiences. And I think
Lisa.
that's really important because it's kind of dangerous out there. So yeah, I think what you guys are doing is really valid.
Yeah, Lisa and I talked a little bit about, the model scams episode that, we are here to try and be sent to be protective of the community too.
Right.
And I think this podcast does so many things, and I love being a part of it.
And before, when I did not have a co-host, I did not have the groundwork to talk about model scams.
Yeah.
I did not have all of the necessary groundwork to talk about Oscar fashion. Mm-hmm. Now that I have you as co-host, somebody that can help identify all of that, we are now able to go into that world and tell everybody, okay, now this is what's happening. You may have been a part of this in the past. You may have been fooled by it, but this is what to look out for.
Yes, absolutely. And this podcast has been, I think, originally 41 episodes, right?
I think whenever I had to put it on the shelf, I had done episode number 40.
40, and now we're at episode 48.
48, maybe?
Yeah, we're 8 in to the second.
Time flies when you're having fun, don't it? Man?
Yes, exactly. So how do you think it's evolved?
It has become, and I would say with your wonderful addition, it has become more informative. People, I believe, will tune in to catch what's happening as far as what are they talking about this week.
Yeah.
It's not. It won't be just guessed. It'll be information now.
Yes, I couldn't agree
And
more. Yeah.
you cannot get that anywhere else online to talk about modeling. There may be
So true.
3 or 4 episodes regarding one subject, and that's it.
Yes.
You never see them anymore.
I'm telling you, yes, yeah. As a model looking for that, it's very hard to find.
And on our Model Scammers podcast, we never even got through scratching the surface, okay?
Right? We had more slides.
So
in the
we've
deck,
got,
yeah.
enough, probably 2, 3 more shows maybe?
Yeah, I think we should intersperse them. Yeah. And so this, along with safety, what do you think that this podcast plays a role, not only in this community, but in the general global community of models and photographers working together?
Again, I want it to be used as a marketing tool.
Yes.
I want it to be used by our guests to say, okay, here is my podcast on the Model Connection podcast. Look at it. This tells you all about me that you may want to know.
Yes.
About my personality, my character, how I got started, why I'm modeling. I just want it to be a stepping stone for you to, dare I say, kickstart your modeling career to the next level.
Yes. And Brody.
Here we go again.
Brody agrees.
Eric is, as far as the national area goes, is one of the base networking steps you need to take.
Yeah, we talked about how this podcast really is, it is like a networking hub, and I think it will continue to grow.
I certainly hope so. If
you had one major thing you'd like to accomplish with this podcast in the next year, what would it be?
I feel like before, when I did my podcast, I was just gaining notoriety. I had people stop by me at group shoots and say, Eric, I saw your podcast. I mean, you're doing a great job. Just, keep it up,
Great.
And I feel that being dormant for 3 years, I probably lost all that momentum. I want to gain that momentum back plus.
Yes.
but I know it's going to take time.
Yes.
I can't. I've got to learn to walk again before I can run. I've had to rebrand everything, basically. It's just going to take a time. But hey, as long as I've got my team working with me, I've got all the hope in the world that it's going to make it.
Yes. And you got fans for sure.
Yeah, I think that's how you guys are going to spread. It's going to be a combination of people realizing that this is actually, it's a fun thing to watch, but it's really sharing creative concepts and ideas. Yeah. And models are going to get noticed, shooters are going to get noticed.
And that's one thing that I really want new faces in the industry. Models and photographers are just getting started. Come on here. Introduce yourself. Let me help you get your name out there in front of the public.
Yes. Yeah.
Because, yes, you can post on Facebook all you want to, but like I said earlier, this allows you to show your personality, show your character. People get to know you this way, okay?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
there is, in my mind, there is no better way.
Absolutely. And when we did the first podcast and you interviewed me, I send that out to people now. I'm like, if you have any interest in working with me, it's just exactly what you said. It's a neat package that someone can
It's a marketing tool.
Yeah. And I think my mom keeps it on loop. She's my number one fan. I love it.
Thank you, Mom. One fan. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's the best one. So 1 second. Do we want to take a break too? Do we want to roll through? We can
Promote yourself now.
I'll do a real quick one.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. So this is my camera, right? I always ask you. Okay.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Kat Westaway, and I'm at Book the Catwalk on Instagram, and I'm focusing on resort and hotel modeling. So if you'd like to work with me and help me tell the story of your property, I love to go into a space and really read it like it's a book and get to know the characters, the people who work there, and the guests who come stay there, and just immerse myself in the amenities. If you'd like to work with me and tell that kind of story, please reach out to me at Book the Catwalk. Thank you. All right. I want to just talk a little bit about you being a scout.
Yeah.
Okay, nope. You were a model scout at what? You were a model scout for 20 years, right?
Yes. I went to college to learn the finer points of lighting whenever I decided to take this craft seriously.
Okay.
I was in college for 6 months, I believe, and I think I actually sent my portfolio out to a few agencies in Nashville. It's very difficult to get your foot in the door.
Yes.
One agency decided to take a chance on me, and I was hired by him with only 6 months of college experience, might say. But I had enough quality of work that it impressed him enough to give me a shot. So I started out doing their test shots at interviews.
Okay.
I did that for maybe 2 years, and then he promoted me. I'm using the word loosely. Promoted me to being his staff photographer. Staff photographer was a guy that we touched on about. Dare I say it? Cold calls earlier.
Right. Yeah.
That's where agencies would. You can go to whoever you want to get your portfolio work done.
Right.
We recommend him because he knows what we want. But now you can choose whoever you want to. Okay.
Yeah, it's so important.
It's your choice.
Yeah.
But he recommended me, so I was his staff photographer, and then a short time after that, he also said, "Well, you're my model scout." Also, I'm like, "Huh? Say what?" I mean, I didn't put in for this now. So tell me, what exactly are you, or have you been looking for? And
Yeah.
his agency was basically 95% promotional modeling.
Okay, I got you. Mhm.
Okay, about 5% print model.
Okay.
But there was a very good chance that while you were working as a promotional model, that someone could walk up to you, hand you a business card,
Yeah.
and that a promotional job could actually turn into print modeling job.
Right. Yeah. If look
So
at it that
you
way,
had to
yeah.
have someone that could fill both venues, you might say.
Okay. Okay. And what was the most rewarding part about that job?
The most rewarding, I got to say that when you would actually talk to somebody that really wanted to try modeling but did not know how,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, here's your chance. I work with a model agency.
Yeah.
Here's my business card. Here's a phone number. You can
Yeah.
actually call this number, check me out, do anything you want to. I'm on the up and up.
Yeah.
I can help you get started if you want to.
Yeah.
It's not easy,
No.
but I can help you get started if you want to.
Yeah.
But you've got to put forth the effort.
Yep.
It's not going to be given to you.
Never. Yeah. Someone told me last week, like it's almost something that, like if you think you can do anything else, do that because
yes.
this is so much. You have to want it so much, and you have to want it so much almost every hour of the day because you're doing all kinds of the business of being a model alone takes half a week. You know.
If you're willing to starve, be a model.
Yes.
If you want income, do something else.
Yes. Exactly. Did you discover anyone we've heard of?
I have not. I will say that back in my early days, I was fortunate enough to photograph models, young ladies at local pageants that went on to win more notable pageants.
Yes.
But as far as anybody famous, no. Infamous,
Okay.
But famous, no.
Okay. And what is it you like the most about the modeling industry, having been part of it in many ways?
I compare it to helping a young lady's dreams come true because they envision of always being told they're beautiful, being told they're glamorous. They want to be a Cinderella.
Okay.
You are giving them that opportunity with your work.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. If you could shoot with anyone, who would it be?
As far as a dream job, this is going to sound crazy. It would not be anyone, but you had asked me that question before and I had no answer for it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I since then have come up with something that I think would be a suitable answer.
Okay.
I would want to be the lead photographer at the Miss USA pageant.
Okay. Okay. And that means you would be right at the end of the stage getting the shots?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you have photographed people who have gone on to become Miss USA.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it about pageant photography that's different?
Okay, to me, I grew up as a very impressionable kid. And doing pageants, to me, I photograph women in all stages of dress. But to me, a woman is no more beautiful than when she's wearing a long, flowing evening gown.
It's my favorite.
They are so elegant.
Yes.
You're like, oh, okay, yeah, yes. So
Stunning,
to look
yeah.
at 50 Miss USA contestants in evening gowns,
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner wouldn't be so lucky, okay?
I wanted to just ask you one thing about the pageant. So when you photograph at a pageant, are you working with each model individually pre-show too, or is it you're doing live shots?
What I did was after they come out from doing their personal interview, I will take a photograph of them about them.
Okay.
And then during the pageant, I would take a photograph of them when they first come on stage.
Okay.
when they were doing the swimsuit, doing the evening gown, and then of course I was photographing them when the top 10 were announced. Usually the top 5,
Yep.
and then so on and so forth.
Do
So
you
I would basically follow them from one.
Oh, okay. Right.
Well, basically from the first time the pageant started
Yes.
until the queen was actually crowned.
Yes. Yeah. I was going to tell you that in the, what is it, Knox County Fair or Tennessee Valley Fair, I competed in Fairest of the Fair. It was my only pageant. It was very, it's a very surreal thing, I think,
Yes.
to be, you have a number on you, it's just kind of like, okay,
Right.
the cows are being like numbered. And so
Yes,
there's kind of
yes.
that feeling, but I did win Miss Congeniality.
All right.
And we have the trophy in my family, and it's like a good effort trophy we give out now as a joke. But it was definitely an experience that I thought was something to just have in your pocket for sure,
Yes.
especially because of modeling. Just having to be present on the stage in so many ways, and
It gives you, dare I say, the self-confidence that you need as a model.
yes.
You've got to have self-confidence or you will not make it.
You won't. And one thing I'm doing right now for self-confidence is improv, comedy improv. And that will make you feel very bulletproof because for like 2 hours, you're just putting yourself out there and kind of just going for it and with no net. And they're not going after you, but man, my teacher always says, if you're scared, go. If you're scared, go.
Yes.
And you have to jump into that. And I like that as like a cross training for me
Yes.
for presence on stage and also like presence in inhabiting whatever comes your way. I actually think it's great training.
Yes, it is.
It's terrifying also. I wanted to turn just at the end here to our studio.
Yes, this beautiful studio we now call the home of the Model Connection podcast.
Yes, and it is. I love it so much. And the Bungalow Studios is here in Nashville, and it is. I love that there's so many places that are around here, but like this feels like zen, and it feels so supportive. And I did not think a studio would feel so comfortable. And I would think it'd be a lot of cold like studio rooms, but this feels like just a really cool house almost.
I want to give our guests a product that was professionally done, a product that was professionally made.
Yes.
I've seen some podcasts on YouTube, and it may be because of the subject matter that they're talking about, but it does not give the look of a professionalism, okay?
Yes.
And whenever I started this podcast, I wanted a professional-looking studio because I wanted to give off the impression that this is a professional product.
Yes.
I wanted people to know that when they come here and do the podcast with me, with us, that they are going to get a professional product to use themselves,
Yeah.
again, as a marketing tool for themselves.
Yes.
I did not want to look like it was taken in someone's living room, dining room. I wanted it to have a professional studio looking feel.
Yes.
And I feel that we have it now. Then we had it also. It's
Like, how did you choose this one? There's a lot of studios.
real fast. I'm gonna give you a quick history. With the podcast actually being dormant for so long, I tried to make a home-based studio,
Okay.
but my
easy.
home wiring was just so old, it would not take the extra power surge, so I had to scrap that idea after I bought all the equipment.
Yeah.
I never did shelve the idea of getting back in studio. I kept on looking for places to house the studio that was professional.
Yeah.
They had the vibe and look and feel that I wanted. There are a number of studios here in the Nashville area. Luckily, I stumbled upon a post on Facebook. This bungalow studio made a post about having a open house tour.
Yeah.
Anyone that was interested, you're welcome to come by and take a tour. I'm like, okay, well, what images they posted online look good. I'm gonna go check it out. I did, and it's like I walked in the front door and I'm like, this is not what I've been accustomed to. It's not what. Hey, okay, all right. So I walked around like this could fit. I mean, now, the main thing is, was it affordable? Could I afford it? And stop kidding ourselves. Yes, you want something that is very professional, but is it affordable?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
And this is very affordable.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that it's accessible to people at that, at different price points is so
Right.
important.
And this studio, there are so many different sets you can use in here. I mean,
we use the soundstage.
we used Soundstage in one episode. If we wanted a more personal looking set, we could go to another room. I mean, this is just one room that you're seeing in the bungalow
One part of one
studios.
room.
One right. So we may try other rooms at other times. It all depends on the subject we're talking about. Okay.
Yes,
But
yeah.
right now, this set is our home.
It feels like home. It does. Every week I'm like, get here a little earlier, spend a little more time here. Well, I want to close with a few comments from your colleagues.
This is where the roast actually comes in. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Let's say giving. He, whether it's, whether you're asking about someone else, whether it's about a group shoot, whether it's about just whatever, he is totally there. He is totally there for you.
Brody of Brody Hall Photography.
One word to sum up, Eric, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Just kindness. And I find that so rare in the world, to be honest. Just a kind person. He never talks bad about people, and he's just supportive. So I guess kindness would be the one word.
One last one.
A lot of artistic concepts and people all the time. And in my experience, the ones that do the most interesting work are the ones that are eager to help others either up the ladder or to learn from them or vice versa. So I think like that, and so does Eric. And, so I guess back to the podcast. He's been so positive, such a positive force with our enclave, with our industry and our concepts. And, so kudos to him.
Eric, it has been so fun interviewing you.
Okay, guys, all of your checks are in the mail. Okay.
Excuse me. And I mean, you have a community that really appreciates the work that you do, and I personally love working with you. So
Thank you, Kat. I mean,
thank you.
As I said before, you were the missing piece of this puzzle. And now that I have you, it's only going to get better. Okay.
It will. It will.
It will. So, with that,
Yes.
have we actually concluded the Eric Harrell roast?
We have finished.
We have finished. Okay. So you have been watching the Mall Connection podcast from the Bungalow Studios in Nashville, Tennessee, sponsored by Harrell Photography. Yeah, right. If you like what you have been watching here on YouTube, please hit like, follow, and subscribe here on YouTube and learn how you can help promote this podcast. Please email me at harrellphoto@yahoo.com to learn how you can be a sponsor and help this podcast grow. Kat,
Yes.
I owe you one, girl. This is
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, and everybody that took time out of every day to send me their kind words. Brody, Tim, Lisa.
And
Thank
tech
you.
work by Justin here.
Tech work by Justin. I mean,
this is really
everybody
pushing
included.
the bounds of my tech career. Yes.
Thank you all, okay?
You're very welcome. You deserve it.